Hi, so we're back again. We had a little technical difficulty with my iPad, my mini pad. So we are picking up from the conversation of Troy kind of introducing his views about natural hair and how it really supports our new business, which is Her Needs.
Well, before we had storage issues, I was basically stating that I am part black and I'm part white. And I understand that straight hair is the norm. And it's pretty and it's beautiful. But we have been conditioned over 100 years that that is the norm. But that doesn't have to deal with the black woman or even the biracial woman because they have a curl. They have a natural curl. And men tend to like, I want the straight. I put it simply like this. If you love the woman that you're with and she comes home and basically says that I want to go natural, you have to embrace that. And this is what my better half right here is going to help her with. Is to embrace her natural hair, break it down, find her natural curl pattern, her natural DNA, what is basically what her hair is.
I have trained you well, honey.
I I have seen it and I have witnessed it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times where that a woman needs to put on a wig, or for her she wants to put in weave and it lasts longer, but cost efficiently. If you get a stylist that knows how to process, take care of natural hair, show her different ways that she can protect her hair and produce healthy hair.
Right. There's a freedom that comes with healthy hair. There's nothing like, I say, to be caged in a jail. That's what I feel like when it comes to women with their hair. They feel like they're caged in a jail, that they cannot be without hair extensions, braids, the relaxer. I'm here to free you from that bondage of feeling like you are connected to some type of chemical and that you have become chemically dependent on a product for the rest of your life.
And don't get me wrong, if you look at the statistics and you look at the news over there, relaxers, the creamy crack,
Exactly, Chris Rock.
it's the sales have gone down,
And it's decreased tremendously.
and you know, we as men, we tend to produce and help that process along because what we put emphasis on women of color, black, to say this is what I want to see, this is what I want to, this is my fantasy. If that's your fantasy, stop lying to yourself. Go get that white woman. Go get that Hispanic. Go get that Asian. Okay? But if you truly love black women and you find a black woman who wants to be submissive to you, and don't get me wrong, you as a man got to do a lot of things to get that. When I say not a lot of things, let me rephrase that. You have to do your part as a man to get a woman to be submissive to you. That means you got to get up and do what you have to do as a man. Not manipulate them, not take advantage of them, but just be a man. But not to get off subject, this is all about natural hair.
And it's important, Troy, you said that's so right about, being a man and do what you have to do. If natural hair is something that your wife or your boo, girlfriend desires, and you see, yourself to have a future with them, embrace it. I can't tell you how many women that I have worked with that really want to embrace their natural hair and they cannot because their spouse, their boo, their boyfriend,
Their husband. Their
husband.
husband.
A lot of them are husband. I have a lot of church women that, that are married and love Christ, and their husbands are not willing to embrace them going natural. So they are stuck on what we say, like the creamy crack. But with her needs, I think so much of not what's happening, on the exterior of a woman, but what's happening internally to a woman. And there'll be things that I'll bring up statistics a little bit later to kind of tell you a little bit about chemical relaxing when it comes to women's hair. I do have some clients that still get chemical relaxers, but I educate them and let them be informed of the decisions that they're making when it comes to the chemical relaxers. But over, 5 years ago, there was a huge case study that came up what chemical relaxers do to the African American woman. And it was viewed over Caucasians, Filipino women. They were trying to really look to see why black women were developing so many cysts and fibroids and tumors. And the only thing that separated us from them was that we were doing chemical relaxers. So I just want, women to be educated on the decisions that they make, to be able to see is that that whole facade that your husband thinks that you need to look like, or the facades that you have in your head of someone that told you when you were kids you had nappy hair like I was told, that are you still carrying that struggle with you to cost your own health maybe someday. So, the article is out there. You can go back to Essence and look at it on how chemical relaxers are. Chemistry, I do know from my education with the last 22 years, is that chemical relaxers are the highest on the pH scale. It's higher than using oven cleaner on your head daily. So I will say, women, that if you are deciding to do chemical relaxers, it's your lifestyle. It's a choice that you make. I have absolutely nothing against it. I still do a couple of them myself to clients that want them. But I will tell you to detox your system after you do the chemical relaxers. Make sure you do things to get your pH balance in your body to become back normal, because chemical relaxants causes your pH to go off to such a drastic level that you have no idea.
And here's the thing. I have witnessed my wife take a blow dryer and straighten ladies' hair without the creamy crack. Natural heat, not a hot iron, but a blow dryer. Straighten her hair. Straighten. And other ladies, now you need to put some heat on it. You working too hard. But what she's doing is basically saving your hair. Not putting too much heat, not putting a relaxer to it, but just basically taking dry air, and a blow dryer, straighten your hair. You'll feel better for it. You're healthier for it. And you don't have to worry about thinking a lump or something's going to come out of the blue 10, 15 years later, and you have no idea
Exactly what it is.
what it is.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and here's the thing about it is that there's so many different things in life that society or food or corporations put in our food or our air and things like me. A lot of people don't know that I'm a cancer survivor.
Amen.
I passed the 7 years process. I had a lump in my inner thigh, and the best thing they told me, there was a low level cancer and your cell went abnormal. When I researched it, it could have been eating too many french fries. It could have been eating too much cereal. And I'm sorry, I hate to this to black men, it could have been too much chicken. They love it. And I'm not being facetious about it, and I'm just making light of it, that there's so many different things that chemically we struggle with.
Already we struggle with.
Within the black race.
Right.
And me, I got 50-50. So we fighting all day long. It does not matter. And I even tell my daughter, hey, if you don't think something, it could be that side or it could be my side.
Right.
It does not matter. But if you do the things that you need to do to stay healthy, and that's what we're promoting.
That's what Her Needs is really all about,
Finding your curl pattern,
Right.
find your chemistry makeup,
That's all it's about.
finding the right product
What works for you.
to make beautiful, make black, light skinned, cream, dark, Hershey chocolate,
Yeah.
caramel.
I'm getting hungry right now.
It does not matter because we have so many different ranges in the black race.
Right, and we're beautiful people.
You can be black
Beautiful
and
people.
albino with blue eyes because
Oh
you
my
consider it to
God.
be black.
Isn't that amazing? How do you know two black people can come together and make a white baby with blue eyes? We are so freaking fantastic as black people. But it's,
But
it's
here's the thing about it. When you go deep into the process, is that two black people can make an albino.
Isn't that amazing?
Two white folks can't make black.
They cannot.
Hence, let there be light.
Let there be light. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing. And we're going to continue. We're going to educate.
Educate all the time.
We're going to research.
Even more. As much research I get on hair, and my clients are pushing me to learn more and more and more. I'm just at a peak in my career.
We're going.
It's been phenomenal.
We're going to make people laugh. We're going to make them smile.
Definitely do that. Yeah.
Because we in Texas.
Texas.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we're in Texas.
It's the state of everything being in Texas.
And we have a lot of humidity in Texas.
We have a lot of things. We have a lot of conservative.
We do. Personality. A lot of different things in Texas.
Conservative, but we have a lot of democratic understanding that needs to be put out. Texas right now will probably be the last of the union to convert to anything. But to the defense, if you want to start a business and you want to just get an IBA and start a business and grow, Texas allows that. I don't care what color you are. Man, there's so many taco stands around here. It's ridiculous. No knock against Hispanic, because I got a lot of Hispanics who are my friends, and they do their business, and I love them for it.
And it doesn't have to be Hispanics. I want to open up a taco stand myself. I think I'm pretty good at it.
You have Asians that have all the way to town. Jimmy Chan, we vibe, we fry. Chef fried rice.
We have tons of entrepreneurship here in Texas, so
and we do.
If any of you are not from Texas, Texas is the place to come to grow and have opportunity.
Yeah.
So so we just we're vibing on such another level that God has created for myself, and I'm so blessed that my husband is here to support me. In this whole great movement.
It's the talent right here.
You're so sweet. Thank you, honey.
She tell me I'm the face, but this the talent right here.
He is. He's the face. I'm the talent. But, there's so many great things to come. And Her Needs is just really about focusing on women. I've been in this glorious industry, the beauty industry, for, my God, I think I'm going on my 23rd year in the industry. Teaching of it a great 12 years. So I've been in it since 1996. So it's been glorious, and Her Needs is just a focus of every single thing you can think about. I would say that main feature is a lot about embracing the natural hair, but it's kind of going to be a little bit of shop talk. The shop talk. When you go to the shop, you talk about a little bit of everything. So that's why I couldn't think of any other name, and God gave me the name of Her Needs. It's all about what women need. That's just like my whole ministry is talking to women and dealing with women, whatever those issues come up. And you'll see myself, you'll see my husband kind of chime in, and he'll talk about some things. So I just want you all to stay tuned.